Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in third place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track two teams down now. Kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. D. Gordon goes down for the first out of the game. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Justin Bour would be next. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road. Gordon is up with it, and he set down one away. Here's Ben Revere.
Left fielder, Ben Revere.
First offering on its way. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ben Revere becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now. A great opportunity for him here in a run scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that hit by the 3-hole hitter right there really changes the whole inning to put somebody in scoring position. And now you bring your 4-hitter up to drive them in. It's almost like the way you script it when you're writing out a lineup.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Solarte's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Justin Bour.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Martin Prado now.
Baseman, Martin Prado.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ball one.
No strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here's another 2-2. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Just hung in there on that one. The 3-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ichiro Suzuki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. Here's Manny Machado now.
Batting 6th. First baseman, Manny Machado.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Wieters.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
The 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Yohanribus Solarte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Yohanribus Solarte.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Batting 9th.
Stepping up to the plate, Tanner Roark. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The batter,
here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gordon.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider right over the middle. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Madison Bumgarner. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bumgarner.
And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trey Turner.
Drilled right back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. waits. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to home. In is Christian Yelich. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Christian Yelich.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Left fielder, Marcel Ozuna.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Martin Prado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Right fielder number 50.
Here's Ichiro now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Low for ball 1. And he falls behind now 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonhervis Solarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. 2-0 now. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Ready now, Tanner Roark. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Nationals here in the fourth.
First offering on its way.
Number 27.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Solarte fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Manny Machado.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Settling in now, Matt Wieters. First time up, he went down looking. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado ranging into the outfield, and that retired. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman D. Gordon.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gordon is retired, and there's 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Squared that one up just a little late. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Marcel.
Left fielder Marcel Ozuna.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And here's a slider for a called strike. On the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Yoan Moncada.
And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game. That's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
The pitcher, number 40.
Into the box, Madison Bumgarner. He reached on a single in his first try. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this is Hall. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Martin Prado now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's thrown a lot of pitches already, and man, this is a long AB. This at bat, when you look back at it, might be the one that takes him out of the game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. On the ground is short. This could be 2 to Gordon for 1. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2.
He wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the curveball. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long. Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna looks up, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Jason Samuels is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Matt Wieters.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Ichiro Suzuki. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Suzuki.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yangervis Solarte is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are.
Jason Samuels.
Trevor Gott is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Trevor.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. First delivery to him on the way. D. Gordon is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And another foul ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run scores, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Revere, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim.
Left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
The first baseman,
Justin Bohr is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning.
ladies and gentlemen, it's
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
First pitch on its way. Dribbled to the right side. 1 away.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher, Trevor Gott.
Digging in now, Trevor Gott. He's newly entered into the ball. Ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. The fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. In there, strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ichiro now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is hit high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home.
Bench hitting for the Marlins, number 3.
Roberto Ozuna is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Roberto
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And that misses 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the. A.J. Ramos is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Ben Revere. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Realmuto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Revere is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Late that time for a strike. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. late square, and this is popped up. Wieters is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Marlins,
In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
So coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Dribbled up the line, and this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single from the stretch. Justin Bour comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. The runner scores from second. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Stepping into the box, Martin Prado. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And that's in there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tozawa. Here's Bryce Harper now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going. Hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling.
And he's safe. Here's Manny Machado now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. To 2-2 now. A runner at second. Nobody out. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. He's set, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Number 10.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Here now is our
Yeah,
final
he
line
really
score for
made it
this
happen
afternoon.
with the bat.